Hey, it's Kai from Tuesday. In this video, I will show you how you can use our brand new Gmail extension to automatically send your emails through Gmail right within Tuesday Workspace. So I'm going to click on personalized sales emails. Let's use this as an example, but theoretically you can do this with any worksheet. Right, I'm going to click here to create a new column. And if you scroll down, you'll see we now have a Gmail send email notification. But before we do that, we also need to know the person's email address, right? So in order to show you this example, let me click on this data. And as you can see, we have an email tab. So I'm going to hover on the email and click on to column. So this will turn this field into a separate column. Now we have the person's email address. All right, that's great. So now I'm going to go back to my new column here and click on Gmail send email. So if this is your first time connecting, you will need to connect a Gmail account in order to continue. All right, so to do that, let me click on add an account. So I will be prompted to sign in. So here I'm going to choose a account that I own. I will confirm to sign in. So if this is your first time, you might see a warning. Sometimes that it says is not safe or something. That's because if you see that screen, it's because we are still trying to get approved by Google. So this might take some time. If you see that, just go to, there will be a link that says advanced. If you click on advanced, and then continue to the site, it will show you the confirmation screen. All right, so just trust us. If you see the warning, it's okay. That's because Google hasn't endorsed that just yet, but they should be soon. So by the time you watch this video, maybe they have already approved. All right, so enough said. Let's click on continue, and this will authenticate the email. I will need to also click allow. Right, so if you, I guess I need to redo this step because after I connected, I need to refresh. All right, so now I see here, this is the email that I just connected. All right, so the to field is required. So this is the recipient email address, which is why we created the email column. So here I'm going to select the email column from the dropdown. All right, for the subject, I'm going to provide it by linking it to this email subject column. For the body, I'm going to connect it to the email message column. Right, and the rest are optional. So as you can see, I have this signature field is either none, so don't include the signature, or include the default signature, which is the signature you have in your account. Yeah, from is optional, so I can use a domain alias. If you have any aliases, you might not. So in this case, I'll just leave it as default. Right, and then reply to is also optional, so I can specify a reply to address if it is different from the one I'm currently sending. All right, so we don't need to preview since that will send the message. I would just click on save, and after I save, this automatically triggered it, and if you see this result, it's because it's already sent. So now let's log into our Gmail and see the message. Oh, actually, the Gmail is this one. All right, so this is a sender account. So if you go to sent, you'll see this is the email that we sent. It includes the subject, AI-driven future, the email message, which is this email message. And it also includes our default signature, which we opt in to include. And then here, this is the email that we got in the recipient's email address. Same email. So this works perfectly fine. Yeah, so the beauty of this is once you set up this workflow and you want to keep sending to people with the email, you can keep doing this. Right, and then there is a special trick. So not every time will you find the email address. So sometimes the email address will not be available from the field. So here we actually have a run settings. If you click to expand the run settings, we have a run conditions. if I turn on the run conditions and specify a condition, so I want it to run only if we have a valid email address. So we will run if the email is not empty. And if I hit save, this will have the run condition property set up. So from now on, I can just paste in someone's LinkedIn URL, which will automatically get all of the LinkedIn related data and the company data and their email address all in one go. It will then automatically generate an email, sales email based on your company's presets, and it will send the email using the Gmail account which you specify it to send from. Yeah, so that's all. Please give it a try. Let us know if you have any questions. Cheers.